A major milestone in Washington state housing policy, with Governor Bob Ferguson officially signing a sweeping rent control bill into law. The new law sets statewide limits on rent increases and marks a historic shift in how the state is tackling its growing housing crisis. Our reporter Karina Vargas has more from both sides of the debate.
It was all smiles while dozens stood behind Governor Bob Ferguson as he signed House Bill 1217 into law.
And this group of bills does precisely that, right? It makes it easier. It makes it more streamlined to build more housing, and we need that.
Senator Emily Alvarado, who was behind the bill, calling this a victory.
It is a basic human need, and everyone in this state deserves a stable and affordable home, and we all do better when everyone has a stable, affordable home.
The new law puts a limit of 7% plus inflation for any rental hike, or 10%, with supporters saying this will bring relief to renters struggling to make ends meet.
They've been experiencing excessive rent increases over and over and over again with no justification. Sometimes, actually, the justification was because I can, or because the guy across the street raised the rent that much. These have nothing to do with landlords' costs. It's only greed and profit.
While opponents say the law could backfire, discouraging new development as well as forcing them to leave the state and straining an already tight rental market.
What signing this bill today tells the capital markets is don't come to Washington. When you cap rent and you don't cap expenses, that puts pressure on the supply that we have in the industry.
But renters say this new law is a step forward towards affordable housing.
It's important to acknowledge that 10% and 7% plus CPI is still too high for so many folks who are navigating this crisis here in this state. But today, it's an important moment to stop and celebrate this first start.
The new law also bans landlords from raising rent for tenants during their first 12 months. Landlords must also provide a 90 days notice before doing so.